The Faculty of Health Science is home to 6,500 both under and postgraduate students, with more than 500 committed staff members to ensure that students graduate with excellent skills, values, equipping them for the health profession. The medical intake for medicine increased by 60 from 240 to 300 students in 2013. The aim is to increase the number of students to 400 by the year 2015 with the Health Professions Council's permission, and also facilities that can accommodate the increase in the number in terms of lecture space, staff, student support, as well as clinical facilities. We've already started building additional 400-seater lecture halls to accommodate the increased number of the medical students. The Faculty of Health Sciences, Prince of Campus, is situated 7 kilometers from the Hatfield campus, and both medicine and dental students attend lectures for the first 6 months at the Hatfield campus, and from the second semester onwards, lectures are attended on the Prince of Campus. The faculty is proud of the high pass rate achieved annually, and as our dean always likes to say, this doesn't just happen by itself, or it's not because we lower our standards. The success of the high pass rate is attributed to an effective student support system such as tutoring, mentoring of students' progress, providing extra classes, and personal support when needed. I'm not going to say too much on admission and selection because Dr. Klaas has already given you all the information there. What I would like to stress is that if you do apply for any of the health science programs, is to make sure that you do apply for a second choice. For medicine, dentistry, dietetics, and physiotherapy, we propose that you apply for BSc Biological Science as a second choice. All the other disciplines, there's no specific courses that you can apply for, so the options there are open, and you're welcome to apply for any other programs that are available. Based on the minimum requirements which all applicants have to meet as set out in the table, as set out on the screen, each school selects students from different demographic categories. Our admission to all degrees in the faculty is subject to a selection process, and we select according to the following 3 criteria. The first is the final grade 11 results. Dr. Peter Klaas already also stressed how important it is for the grade 11 learners to make sure that they do very well in the exams at the end of this year, as those are the marks that we are going to use for our provisional selection. The average of the sum of 6 subjects, including your English, mathematics, and physical science, is calculated. No other marks are used when we do the calculation of your average. The second element that we use for our selection are the scores of the National Benchmark Test, which are compulsory for all our degree courses offered. Applicants must write both the academic and quantitative literacy as well as the mathematics test. Applicants, Silla also already gave you information on when and where to register. Learners only register or write the test when they are in the matric year. Register on the web, so you don't have to wait to hear from the faculty before you can register for the test. As soon as the new dates for the new year are available, you go on the NBT website, register for the date in the venue that's convenient for you. What is also important that I think Ms. Meiberg did not mention is that the NBT test is not something that you can prepare for. But what we normally advise learners to do is to, if you know of someone that has written the test before, try and find out from them how the test was constructed, the questions, the way the questions are asked. I also don't think that it can hurt if grade 11 learners can try and work ahead. It would also be good, I think, to get exam papers, matric exam papers, that you can download and go through there just to give you a feel of the curriculum, because by the time you have to write the NBT, a lot of the schools have not worked through the math syllabus. And that's one of the questions that we get a lot, where applicants come and say, but we haven't worked through the curriculum and we have to write about maths. So early bird catches the worm. If you can, try to work ahead. The last element is the value-added questionnaire, where leadership, sports participation, cultural activities, and community service are also part of our selection criteria. All these factors are evaluated and a score is allocated for the form. The form is not available as yet. We are in the process of revising the form, and we hope to have it available online from the 1st of March next year when the new cycle starts. Students on the selection, after we've received all the information, that would be the grade 11 results, the NBT scores of learners, as well as the value-added forms, we will then do our selection based on a merit score that is calculated based on the 3 scores, and provisional offers are then made to the top group of students according to the number of places that are available. We also create a waiting list from the same list if the applicants that we have made offers decide to drop out, or if they accept places at other universities. We make provisional selections based on the grade 11 results and not grade 12 results, because we simply just do not have enough time to do the selection in January when matric results are available. That's one of the reasons why we use the final grade 11 results. And also because we want to select students who work consistently throughout the school years, and not just students who peak in their final matric exam. Now, if you're not selected as a matriculant for medicine or dentistry, there are 2 options where you will be given a second opportunity to apply or to be considered for medicine. The first option is if you've indicated BSc Biological Science as your second choice, you can then enroll for subjects that are similar to what the medical and dental students do in the first semester. And these are all the subjects that you have to register for. Selection is then based on a weighted average based on the marks obtained for these subjects in the first semester. After the conclusion of the first 6 months, we will draw the results from the system, do our calculation, and then select the top 30 students. In the case for medicine, select the top 30 to continue with medicine in the second semester, and for dentistry it will depend on the number of places that will be available of dropouts within the first 6 months. The second option available, if you've not been admitted to the normal BSc Biological Science degree, and you have been admitted to the BSc 4-year program, students, there are 20 places available for students to be selected for medicine intake. Students need to register for the subjects that are required for the BSc 4-year program, and the marks obtained in the first semester will then determine whether a place will be offered to them or not. And as I said, this option is only available to students who want to do medicine. Due to the different subjects that the BSc students do in the first semester, it's not possible for them to be exempted for subjects if they are selected for medicine in the in the first semester of the following year. And that's all from my side, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you.